Cheers.
All right, cheers. All right, let's do it.
Wow.
Wait,
oh my
so
gosh,
different.
so different.
Yeah. Look how big. It's a slab. Hey guys, it's Rachel, and in this week's video, I'm going to be doing a brown sugar boba popsicle taste test. These popsicles have been trending on like subtle Asian traits and Instagram, etc. And I have a special guest with me here today to help me review these popsicles. It is my sister, Jessica. So she's here, and we are going to be reviewing two different kinds of popsicles. We've got the Tiger Sugar Black Sugar Boba Milk Ice Cream Bar, and then we have another brown sugar boba ice cream bar from an obscure Chinese brand that we do not know how to pronounce, but hopefully is good as well. So before these popsicles melt, we're going to dive in. We're going to start with the obscure Chinese brand that we do not know the name of. Oh man, I messed it up already. There you go. Thank you. Here I go. So in terms of the packaging, it's just like a nice black box.
Yeah, you can't see through it, so.
Nothing exciting. Okay,
Yeah.
let's try it.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Oh, yours
we got
is
it.
good.
We got it. Okay.
Oh.
Visually, it's alright. It's a little messy. I can't really see the boba chunks in mine at all.
Yeah, mine is like kind of melted half on the side, but that might just be because it's like 90 degrees outside.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit misshapen. It's not like the most aesthetic thing I've ever seen. The boba balls are like hidden away, like you mentioned, but it does look like it has a nice coating of like syrup. And we've had this before, and it was pretty good when we tried it. We were really impressed, but we'll have to try it again to get a good feel for it.
Well, it smells like burnt sugar or like maybe a little bit of coffee.
It smells like creme brulee, kind of.
That's
Like a
what it
flambe
is.
sugar on the top.
Yes, that's what it is. I like crispified sugar. Cheers.
All right, cheers. All right, let's do it. It's still good.
Yeah, I think the boba pieces are what I thought would be hard, but it's actually really soft.
When you think of a popsicle, I often think about like something icy and fruity, but this is like creamy and milky, so it's like, it's pretty satisfying. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and it's actually not too sweet. I was thinking that it would be really sweet because it's called brown sugar, but it's not that bad actually.
Texturally, the boba is like really soft, and like that's super impressive given that these are just like popsicles that have been frozen for who knows how long.
Exactly.
And like you bite into it and it's still really chewy, and I'm dripping.
Yeah, super creamy. Even creamier than like some ice creams I've had, I feel like.
Honestly, this could be better as an ice cream.
Honestly, yeah. I don't really need it to be on a stick. I mean, it's cool to be, but
It's just messier.
it's just messy. Yeah, exactly. I thought it was a really good intro popsicle. I mean, honestly, I haven't had anything to compare it against yet, but it was really, really good.
Yeah, I thought it was good, solid, not too sweet, very creamy, milky.
All right, and so this is the second guy that we're comparing it against. This is the Tiger Sugar Boba Popsicle. I'm really excited for this one because I personally have gone to the Tiger Sugar shop over in New York. This is a really, really popular brand over in Taiwan that came over to the US. And when I had that brown sugar boba over at New York, it was really, really good. Probably hands down one of my favorite bobas. Me and Rachel personally don't really like boba that much, but this one I could vouch for.
And like, I've never actually tried it, but you say good things, and every time that I've walked past the Tiger Sugar shop in New York City, there's always a line out the door. So this is a newly released product from Tiger Sugar. We're gonna see if it lives up to the hype, see if it tastes good. Yeah, so I think we're both pretty excited for this one. You wanna dive in?
Let's open it up. I'm excited. Here we go.
Thank you. Ooh.
Okay, so
wait, this is exciting.
Ooh, okay.
Look how exciting
More
this is.
interesting. Yeah.
Is their motto
Yeah.
brave as a tiger?
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. I mean, it's sort of cheesy, but yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I think the tiger comes from like the boba looking like stripes?
Yeah, it's like stripes. Like they put the brown sugar on the cup and then it like streaks down like a tiger stripe, I guess.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah, okay, let's go for it. I'm
See what's
excited.
inside.
Okay, this one's definitely harder to open. Okay, there
I'm having a great time actually. The other one was my nightmare.
Wow.
Wait,
oh my
so
gosh, so different.
It's a lot paler in color. It has a different shape. It looks more like a standard traditional popsicle. We don't really see as much of that brown sugar, like the streaking. We don't see that. What else?
If you smell it, it doesn't really have that brown sugar, burnt caramel sugar, creme brulee-esque smell. It smells more like boba to me.
I get more of the milk tea smell. And the boba is like really not visible, at least in mine. Like I can't see any boba in this popsicle whatsoever. Like maybe like half a chunk. Yeah, it definitely looks icier. Definitely not as caramelly, but taste-wise, we will have to find out.
Yeah. All right. Cheers. Cheers.
Oh,
wow.
This is very different.
They're completely different.
I think maybe there's less brown sugar, so it's less sweet and sugary. You get less of that syrupy flavor, but you get more of the enhanced tea flavor instead.
Yeah, I totally agree with that notion. I was pleasantly surprised about how creamy it was, actually, and I like how this one's... I feel like this is like a little bit more of a sophisticated popsicle, I suppose, in the aspect that like you can taste more of the tea flavor versus the other one, which is really just one note.
Okay, yeah, I agree with you. I just got some boba.
Yeah.
The chunks are humongous.
I think the chunks are too big.
Like, look how big. Like, okay, watch.
Yeah.
Look how big. It's a slab.
Yeah.
It's like a square. It's not even a circle.
It's not a circle. Yeah. That's another thing. I really don't like that. Not gonna lie.
The boba chunks are like really big and unavoidable. I'm getting Boba Popsicle liquids all over me.
Yeah.
Okay, so I actually have a question. I'm wondering, how does this popsicle compare to the actual tiger sugar drink that you can get in New York?
Really good question, Rach. I think it does compare really well to it, but I think there's definitely more of a bird sugar taste at the boba shop itself, not in the popsicles.
So we just finished eating both popsicles, and now we're gonna kind of compare the tiger sugar boba popsicles with the off-brand, no-name Chinese one that we don't know how to pronounce. So we're gonna rate them in terms of aesthetic, presentation, taste, and I think even we're gonna touch a little bit on price too, even though that might vary according to where you shop and where you're located. So first off, we're gonna do appearance.
I guess we could start off with this guy because we did this one first. So overall appearance we weren't really impressed by, just because it seemed like it wasn't in a molded structure. It sort of just looks like a skinny popsicle looking thing, versus tiger sugar that had more of...
That one had a lot more structure. It looked like a standard popsicle. It wasn't like soft and squishy. But what we did also notice though is that this brand has a lot more of that brown sugar syrup kind of going on. So on the outside, on the exterior, you can see all these streaks of brown sugar, and then on this one you just see like pale creaminess and a little bit of ice. And then both in terms of like having actual boba balls and like looking like the popsicles that they present themselves as, there's just not that much boba. Like when you actually open it and look at the boba popsicles, they're like all hidden inside.
Yeah, for both of them it looks like they hid it pretty well inside. That might be because you think maybe the boba would come out or something like that.
Oh, like if it melted and it just
melted. Also wouldn't look very aesthetic.
True,
Probably because you have weird warts coming out. Yeah.
Ew, warts.
Yeah, obvious face. Okay, I think overall appearance, despite the structure, I would go with this one. That's just me though, just because I personally like when there's like darker streaks of sugar. That's like a hint of things to come.
Yeah.
What about you?
I think in terms of structure, this one wins, but in terms of overall appearance, what would I want to eat and actually like devour? This one. So in terms of taste and flavor, we kind of touched on this, but I think this one definitely has a stronger brown sugar flavor. This one has a stronger sort of milk tea flavor. It's a little bit lighter. But for me personally, I think I prefer the flavor of this bad boy.
Same here. I gotta agree with you, Rach. This is the one when it comes to flavor. Although this one was really good, it was more subtle. And I think the boba texture was an off-putting thing for both of us, especially for the tiger sugar one where we both mentioned that the boba pieces were way too big and in weird shapes.
I mean, it wasn't really a contest in terms of taste. I think we preferred overall this one across the board. So in terms of price, these guys do vary in price. We picked these up at Ranch 99. It is not 99 Ranch at all you SoCal people. This is NorCal, we call it Ranch 99. So this guy here was about $6.99. And then this guy here was about $7.99. So this is definitely the more expensive one. That being said, these prices do change according to where you are and if they're on sale, because sometimes they are on sale. So it really depends. I think overall they're like pretty expensive for popsicles, not gonna lie. And this one I think is kind of utilizing and capitalizing on the brand name, so that's why they're charging more.
Yeah, so both of them come in a box of 4, just so you know. But yeah, I think $7.99 is a little pricey, but if you divide it out, it's about like $2 a popsicle, which is all right, actually, I think.
But I mean, for us, like the overall winner in terms of flavor would be that guy.
Yeah,
so
and this guy's cheap.
Our overall winner for the Brown Sugar Boba Popsicle Challenge is, drumroll please, the off-name brand that we don't know how to pronounce!
So we can definitely tell everyone which one this is.
Just get the one that looks like this, with the Chinese characters. The winner.
There it is.
Bam. Thanks guys for watching this video, and thank you to Jess for joining me on this review taste test.
Yeah.
We hope you guys enjoyed the video, and the next time you go to Ranch 99, pick up this box and you'll be good to go.
Yeah.
All right, bye.